Right. So first one, Ian is bet 247 with Philippe. With that one.
Right.
Frankie. 248 with Aero. Obviously down GG.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Everyone's all right. There's
braking.
Still full throttles.
Yeah.
Still full throttle. Still full throttle. There's the brakes, but gently braking, I would say.
Yeah, I understand the fear of locking up, but
yeah.
But braking so late, no reaction to what's going on in front. That's the
no.
That's the worry bit that's caused. And then when he clips aero, trying to avoid him.
Yeah.
Poor Dan.
Yeah. It was holding his brakes.
Worst feeling in the world, that is.
Yeah.
So my initial concern was that he wasn't holding them well enough, but on reviewing it, you can see the wheels are not moving. There's nothing more he can do.
He's going up on the brake pressure now.
Yeah.
Brake pressure's going up. Yeah, full brakes.
Yeah, nothing he could have done.
No. He was a mere passenger.
Yeah. So it is Frankie's instant. This is causes absolute carnage.
Yeah.
So I'll put my cursor. There we go. So Frankie, it's 20 seconds for the first lap incident. Because it's such a big incident, it will be plus 2 license points.
Yeah.
For causing carnage. And he goes into Dan Pachucci as well.
So he's got him twice. He's doubled him.
Just finish him off.
Yeah, make sure. Kill him.
Yeah. So
I'm not laughing.
So no. That's above. Dan Wilson and Airroll. Let's just make sure there's nothing else involved in these in these ones. Dan Wilson and Aero 252. Which is that
one there.
Yes, that's and James Quinn obviously gets full
collected.
Yeah, so that's James Quinn, Paul Wallace. So
neither of them could do a thing about it.
No.
As could Dan.
Anthony Hyde was behind this.
There.
Yeah. Not much that could be done there.
Nah.
With that and that as they're wriggling through, but lots and lots of suspension damages. Philippe and Aero. What was it? 255. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where everyone sort of backed up on it.
Yeah. Frankie and Ian Nisbet. 255 also. So that's that. Anthony Hyde onto Aero, onto Frankie, 256. Yeah, through. Dan Wilson and G. Oh, I can only see that one. 256. That's that.
Yeah.
There. Cheat.
Quite a scattering that still, isn't it?
Yeah. John Woodridge and Alistair. Right, so this is why the carnage seems to go on forever. And what we need to have a look at just to understand why.
In loads of space, lovely. And then accelerates into a stationary car.
I don't understand this.
Oh, he's on full throttle there.
Yeah.
Nearly. It's backed off a bit, but back on full throttle, and there's a car on the brakes as it's lost control, quite rightly.
What did he think was going to be there? Because it's not like the cars weren't there. I briefly saw this at the end of the race, and I was confused because I get right. So Alistair's here to his right, and when you're on board, it does. You can see Alistair's going to go to the left, and it's like
he's got to because everyone's crashing on his right hand side and in front.
But it's like John's trying to do a cutback to gain a position.
Yeah.
Look, I don't.
But that's where the cars were. That's very strange.
It's not like he's unsighted, is it? Look.
No.
You can see they're there and crashing. Look, I'll just.
Yeah. And you can see the bouncing cars before Alistair goes across, but
I can't get me around this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's. He does so well being uber careful here,
yeah,
and then just drive straight into it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But this has had this. What's the knock-on effect this has, right? So, Alistair there is clear, or getting clear
everyone.
of the incident, right? So he's going carefully round to the outside, right?
Yeah.
But because of what happens here, gets caught up and then.
And then hit again.
And there was no need for that to happen. It's only because of John just accelerating straight into these.
Yeah, that is very bizarre. Yeah, because as I say, coming down the straight, he's left loads of room, slowed down early, giving himself the space, and then still giving the space, and then decides to accelerate back into the gap. Yeah, into where there's a car stationary.
I don't get it. And it's just
as good as
it causes more carnage from beyond. More carnage from behind. This is I don't. I'm getting off. Look.
Yeah.
Just even more fucking crashes.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's just driving back to care and attention.
Surely you see the car scooting up the grass there, going backwards into everyone. So you know there's going to be cars. And he's stayed. Look, he's done really well here. Rather than staying, he's cut back across to where everyone was and accelerated.
He's got a a radar in front of him that's just going to show
Yeah,
a
yeah,
massive white lines.
yeah. Yeah, you see the cars going round in front of it. Surely.
But he's not even. He's trying. Then he tries to go through the gap on power. Look,
Yeah.
that isn't there. Looks worse every time you see it.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Because it's like how he's. It's not. I'm trying to get in my head of whether it's all part and parcel or whether it's almost a second instant that you're hitting a stationary and penalty worthy, or what it is. I'm trying to get my head around what to do with it.
Let's see how many cars are affected because of this. Because if we go on board with Alistair, right? So that's one.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
3, just going to the right of him.
I think that's me.
You. 4, because Matt's having to take.
Yeah. I get hit as well because of it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's. But again, the thing is if he hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have got touched at all. And I went through there really gently and just. So if you look at his way through, and now look at what I did going through and into that,
yeah,
and just have a look at the comparison. Not wishing to give myself a Billy big time, but I'm behind him.
Yeah. And the same for Paul Sims.
Yeah.
Obviously got it stuck in neutral for a second, but
yeah. Probably saved him a bit.
I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be overly critical of John, but he's and we all have brain fart moments, but this he just what the fuck?
Yeah. I suppose he has just joined the people that are losing, so but he could have done better with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give a warning.
Yeah.
For it because
yeah.
I don't. You've got to
it's
be
almost
more
like
careful.
Reckless driving.
Yeah. Drive without due care and attention. That's just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a warning. I can't.
Yeah.
It's just.
I agree with that.
Right, John. Right, Frankie into John is all part of the above. Chichi into Dan Wilson is all part of the above. Frankie into John Ward is all part of the above. Ian Nisbet and Alistair we just seen because of John going into it and spinning him round. Alistair, yeah, it's all part of the above. 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 Right. Finally, we can get away from that. All part of the above. Gary. Gary and Hendrick.
Murdering myself. But I didn't actually. I didn't hit it. Oh no. I did take a little damage, but
As long as you're holding your brakes, sir. There's not much that Hendrick could have done.
No, it's absolutely fine. I did think about pulling away, but I was checking my delta, and glad I did, because everyone missed me.
Didn't have to take avoiding action. It was,
Nope.
it was all good. Right. Jordan 40 and Errol at where's Jordan? It's 12:42.
Yeah. Oh.
No damage reported.
Look, Kearsley ended up running wide himself.
Yeah, so no advantage gains, no damage. Remy and Jordan Biddle, 13:57.
That tiny touch.
Yeah, that's fine. And then Jordan Biddle and Jordan Forte, 32:48.
It's like a Jordan fest, wasn't it, towards the end? Oh, there it was.
Jordan calls himself some suspension damage from it.
We call him Lando from now on. Go for the gap that wasn't there.
That's it. All done. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.